Welcome to this little tutorial. I posted a few minutes ago this piece of code on Facebook for you to try to analyze it and understand what it does. So here I'm going to explain this piece of code. So the first thing you have to understand in this more block is the third line. I use something special, which is this toString. This toString, this in a piece of code, would give you the context. And toString tells the program to try to put the subject to a text. So here it will give you some details about the context. In fact, if you run the program, what you get is com.mynewproject52 done main activity and so on. So here the context, the first part of the text given is the name of the package name, and it's really interesting because if you want to fight against piracy, one of the things the guys do is clone your app, so they change the package name. And if you want to check the package name, the main usual way is to use package manager, but reversers know it, and the first thing they try to bypass is your use of package manager. So here I show another technique without using package manager, which is going to be difficult for reverser to find. So using this technique you can get the package name without using a package manager. So what do I do? My more block uses a parameter which is a number called n. You have to remember in the more block that the n used here in the real Java code will be called with an underscore n, while the n I use just behind here will just be with an n, okay? And I used it on purpose just to tell you that this n and this n are not the same, okay? So the second n I use here is just used in a loop here. I repeat things, and this n is used here, okay? So here I get the context in a string, and the string is called s, okay? And then in this piece of code, what do? I take s and I put it in an array of char. What is a char? A char is just a letter. Let's say just a letter. For example, if the string was Patrick, put it in an array of char. We'll put it in an array in which there will be a P, A, T, R, I, C, K. Okay? This is what I'm doing. So then in a loop, which is 18. Why did I choose 18 as a number? You have to see that here, com.mynewproject52, the length of my package name is 18. So, of course, here I put 18 because I just want to work off my package name. And what do? I take, in this package name, I take each char here, and I use character.getNumericValue. What does this do to a char? This changes the char to its ASII value, which is a number, a unique number for each char. You have to check on Google what ASII is. This is the way the computers store chars. Okay, so in this little line of code, what do? In fact, I make an addition of all the chars used in the name, one by one, used in the name of my package. Okay, so doing this, I finally have I containing a special number, which is the sum of all the values of the characters of my package name, which means if a letter of the package name is changed, or the whole name, this number will not be the same. So this is a way to check with a number what was my package name and if it was changed. So how do I check it? To check it, I have first to know what is the number of my package name. I can calculate it by hand, but I'm quite lazy, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a toast, okay, and I will try to understand what is this number. So this number will be given by the program itself. So what I do is I want a toast to show me what is this number. Okay, let's do it like this. I run. I install. I open. Okay, 336. 336. It was just written in the toast. This is the number of my package name. Okay, so now I know that my package name number is 336. So if I want to check it, I have to check it with 336. Okay, so for the moment I'm gonna put this toast out because I don't need it anymore. And here we are. How do I do to check it? Most of the time when a coder wants to check if two values are equal, they use a if, A equal B, then, and so on. But this is so easy because everybody does it like this, so it's very, very, very easy for a reverser to find it and reverse it. So here I show another way to do it, which is not easy to find because there's not a lot of people that do it like this. So what I'm gonna do is use what we call an exception. What is an exception? When a program makes an error, you have two solutions. Whether the program stops with a message saying there was an error, and there is another way to handle it is to use a try catch, a piece of code which starts by try, and with catch, and in the catch area you can say what happens when the exception happens. So I will create an exception and I will do something special in the catch area, and if I don't go to the catch area I will do something else, which means the exception I'm trying to create is divided by 0, dividing a number by 0. So how do I do it? I create two values which are ints. Okay, so the first one is called II and the second one is called JJ. So I set it to the value of I, which is a special number of my package name, and JJ to the value of underscore n, which is the parameter of my more block. So I have to check if II and JJ are equal. Okay, and how do I do that? Simply after a try, I put any number here. I choose 1 and I try to divide by II minus JJ, and if they are equal, II minus JJ is going to be 0, and I'm going to divide by 0, so I make an exception. Okay, so if I make an exception, I will go here in catch exception, and what is going to happen is, for the moment, I will have a toast say yes. In fact, in real code, instead of putting the toast, what I can do is use an intent and go to another activity and keep on using my program. Okay, but here this is just a demo and to show the code and the way to do. So if they are equal, I go there, and if they are not, I get to the repeat loop, and the repeat loop I just decided to repeat it a big number of times, so I used JJ plus a number. Okay, and I put it to the power of 999, which gives me a really huge number. And what do? I take the string S and I join S and S and S and S, which is gonna be make S bigger and bigger and bigger until the program crashes because it's too big to handle. Okay, so basically what this program do is checking if the package name is the original package name. If it is, it goes to the toast yes, and here you can do whatever. You can keep on using your program, or if it is not, it crashes. So to show you it works, I will, when it starts, I decided to call hey336 because this is my special number. Okay, so when I call it, I run, I install, and I have a yes. Okay, directly. Now let's say I change my package name, but to go faster, what I'm gonna do is to change the number here, which is exactly the same as a result. Not exactly the same. I'm not doing exactly the same, but the result will be the same. I mean, they are not gonna be equal. So I try with 337, okay, and I run. And here you can see that the program is running, but it's freezing. Nothing happens, I can't see the buttons, and so on and so on. So I'm stopping it before it breaks all my memory. And here we are. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and see you soon. Bye.